We don't have one Noir here. Kitty, 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 kitty. She was here this morning. Kitty, 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 kitty. Let me get you a plate over here. I don't like to eat more over here. Well, there's one person here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. Oh, the moos are eating together. Hey, it's Connie. Hi, Connie. You're first to be here. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's a little early, but it gets dark so early now. And they keep talking about it might rain, so I just thought I'd go ahead and do it and see who pops in. And thank you for being here, Connie. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. I hope you're having a great day. I'll show y'all that it's been very cloudy come out, so I'm thinking that might make a nice sunset. It's Nikolai. It's not Nikolai. It's Nikolai. You told me how to say it one time. Welcome back. I heard about you getting your motorcycle license and the motorcycle to go with it. Congratulations. Well, I hope you enjoy your supper, Connie. Well, hello, Robert. Hi, Robert. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, here's the other Noir, the younger Noir. I was wondering where you were. It's pretty good, Connie. It's kind of rainy and humid, but it was okay. Oh, Robert is from Poland. Oh, you have a cat. Oh, what's your cat's name? Yeah, I was wondering where my other black kitty was. Oh, something just fell over there. Maja, or probably Maya, or something like. Beautiful name, Robert. Moo has already finished his dinner. Oh, 2 years old? Well, it's just a young cat. Most of these cats here are young, Robert. Like this one and these tabbies, they're like a year old, but then like these smaller ones, they're only like 6 or 7 months old. She's old, the oldest. She's 6 years old, but the rest of these are younger cats. We have over here Sinfandel, Princess, Noir, Little Noir, Ethereal, Mini Moo, Moo, and Edo. In the mornings, Connie, I do, and late at night. In the mornings before my mother gets up, I get to go for walks in the woods with my cats, and because she doesn't get up unless I get her up, and then and late at night after she goes to bed, I have time for myself. But she can sit there for hours and never even notice I'm not in there. She just sort of sits there and watches TV. But thank you for asking, Connie. That's very nice of you. Oh, I'm sorry you don't speak English, Robert. But thank you for being here, Robert. She pretty much, if you just, if she were left her own way, would never move. I have to tell her it's time to get up. It's time to go to bed. It's time to, to do this. It's time to eat. It's time to, she does have to have motivation to get up and go to bed. So I use food as a lure to get her up. Oh, from Poland. Robert is from Poland. Beautiful place. I've seen pictures and travel shows of it. It's a nice place. Moo is resting after his dinner. Yeah, Connie, I lived alone for many, many, many years, just me, doing what I wanted when I wanted. So this whole being responsible for someone else is very new for me because I've never had to be responsible for another human being. So this is a new journey for me. Well, we have 23 people here. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. If y'all don't mind, stop in, say hello, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Well, thank you, Robert. So kind of you to say, Robert. I get very little sleep. I'm just so stressed, Connie. I don't get much sleep. I've been up since 1:30 this morning. That's how long I've been up, since 1:30 this morning. So from I'm not even going to try to say the name of that city. Rezal. I'm sure I said it wrong, Robert. I apologize. I apologize. Well, we still have 14 here. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, hey, it's New Niffy. Hey, New Niffy. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. It was so nice to talk to you the other day on the phone. Yeah, the other morning. It was so nice to visit with you. And it's Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Thank you for being here, Bruce. Always nice to talk to Bruce also. I hope you're all doing well today. Well, that's okay, New Niffy. It was just nice of you to stop by. Not many people are. People have turned on me. The whole internet has turned on old Tranquil but that's okay. Hello, Richard Ortiz. Hi, Richard. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. She's doing well. She just had a big lunch. Um, she's getting really good at learning how to eat on her side and not spill it. I have to make sure it's in a flat, very flat plate. Yeah, New Niffy, Bruce, Connie, the everyone on the internet has turned on me. So because I was upset and I'm real and honest and people like happy, perky, and everything's beautiful and wonderful. Unfortunately, that's not what's going on in my life, and I'm actually kind of hoarse right now just from being tired. And if I offended people by being real, true, and honest, I apologize. I guess I need to make a video about it. But yeah, I have had some friends turn on me. But hey, that ain't the first time in my life that's happened. It is not the first time in my life it's happened to this old girl. I mean, people want everything to be joy, joy, happy, happy, and let's sing a song and play a game. And I wish I were that person. I wish I could have that kind of joy. I wish I had that kind of joy to be able to sing and let's play games. And I don't have that kind of joy in my life. Well, Richard, what are the names of your 5 kitties? Uh, well, that's just how people are, Bruce. There's someone I've known for years, and yeah, years and years and years is rejecting me. Years and years and years. So that's okay. I'm used to it. My own parents rejected me. So this old girl is used to rejection. But Connie, people don't want you to be upset. They want everything to be rainbows and glitter and joy and unfortunately that's not what my life is, and I guess I could do a good job of pretending that that's what my life is. And but I guess I don't do a good job of pretending. I am maybe not the best actress. Well, I could be a good actress if people was throwing money at me. you know, because when I was had my business and someone was framing something I didn't necessarily like, I had to be as enthusiastic about what they were framing as they were. No matter if I liked it or if I agreed with it, I had to just go on and on about it. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh, tell me all about it. Because that was part of the customer service. Didn't matter if I liked it. They liked it enough to pay me to frame it. But there was money involved. And there's not any money involved on YouTube for me. And there will never be money involved on YouTube for me because I just can't be monetized. So, and the people who are able to be monetized is they're making money every day on YouTube, which is fine, but I'm not making a penny. I don't begrudge anyone making money on YouTube, but boy, they begrudge me when I'm upset when I don't have it. So instead of saying, oh my God, that's unfortunate that you're going through this, well, we just won't talk to her anymore. which is fine. This was playing with something. No, Bruce, Ladder Cat is in the house. Monetized, Connie, means you make money off of YouTube. YouTube pays you for your videos. And they do these super chats and memberships. And when people get, whoever the channel person is, when somebody has a membership, they get paid on a monthly basis by their members. And people can donate through super chats. And plus, YouTube pays them for running the ads. Yep, Bruce Kaisera, or a letter cat, has just ran in the house. And she ate inside. So she is eating in the house. And she's already ate and she's sleeping now. She's on the back of my mother's chair, my mother's recliner, having a nice after dinner nap. I thought about picking her up, bringing her out here because so many people do like Kaisera. But I didn't figure anybody was going to be on here today because everyone has turned against me. So I figured I was just spinning my wheels to do a live stream. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl was not going to turn against me. Cheryl's one of my oldest friends. I can always count on Cheryl. Thank you for being here, Cheryl. I truly do appreciate it. Love you so much, Cheryl. Cheryl is one of my most loyal viewers and has been for years. It's Charity. Hi, Charity. Thank you for being here this evening. It's so nice to see you. Charity hasn't turned on me. Thanks for being here, Charity. So nice to see you. Well, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. Yeah, the sun is starting to come out after a very, very cloudy day. Well, thank you, Cheryl. A lot of my friends have, Cheryl. Quite a few friends of mine have. And it hurts me. It hurts me, but that's okay. I'm used to being hurt. That's just the norm for me. Hope everyone's doing well. We got the kitten drinking in the watering hole. Hello, Javier Moreno Boras. Thank you for being here, Javier. So nice to see you. Yeah, Cheryl, people want for everything to be happy, happy, joy, joy all the time. And unfortunately, that is not what's going on in my life. And sometimes I can't hide it. And so, you know, whatever. I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. Literally. I'm doing the best I can under my circumstances. There's a little kitten. Here's a doe here. Let's thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And you know, the thing of it is people that I never thought would turn their back on me. That's okay. That's fine. This one's playing with something. Oh, there's 26 people here. Thank you all for being here. All 26 of you. Pop in and say hello if you want to. And I know there's not much water in the watering hole, but they kept saying it was going to rain all day. Oh, it's going to rain. It's going to rain. We actually had flood watches out and flood warnings. Oh, it's going to rain so much. It's going to be a total washout the whole entire day. Look, it's sunny. But they say it might rain tonight. We did have some showers this morning. And enough to put a little bit of water in there. But I just keep hoping that nature's going to fill it up. But if I have to, I'll put the hose in it and refill it. Thank you all for the ones of you who are here. Thank you for the 10 thumbs up. I appreciate it. So nice of you. Oh, it's warm here, Connie. It's warm here. It's like 78 degrees and humid. So I don't know how to translate that to the Canadian way of measuring temperature, but it's warm and humid here, Connie. 18 people, 11 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. Look, we have Ethereal here for his after dinner snuggles, everyone. It's Ethereal. He's here for his snuggles. Hey, baby. Hi, dear. Hey, Catitude. Thank you for being here today, Catitude. I truly do appreciate it. So nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. These kittens might be doing some playing. Let's watch and see if we get a little wrestling match going on. Oh, there's 22 people here. 11 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, no, no wrestling. We'll look at Ethereal having his snuggles. His snuggles. Hey, Ethies. Oh, Cheryl, that sounds like fun. Did you see a lot of nice colors today, Cheryl? Hey, it's John. Hey, John. Thank you for stopping by. So nice to see you, John. I hope you had a great Saturday. Hey, it's DL. Well, a few of you haven't turned your back on me, but a lot of you have are pretending that I don't exist. but that's okay. Thank you for being here, DL, Connie, Cheryl, John, Bruce. I appreciate it. Got a little breeze going on, which is nice. I know. I saw DL. I'm not talking about you. Um, some other people have been ignoring me, which is fine. I'm used to being ignored. These cats are enjoying some sun. If they haven't seen any sun all day long, they are basking in it. Yeah, up north there's a lot more dramatic change in the the leaves changing than it is here. It's very subtle here. They just we do have a slight little bit of color, and then they just go brown. Look, Athy, he's rolling around. Oh, you want to say hello to everybody, Athy? Do you want to say hello to everybody? Oh, he's gonna bite my arm. Well, hey there, baby. And he slid off. Yeah, Connie, that is true. Yeah, we get a little bit of color, Cheryl. A little bit, but mainly they just sort of go brown and fall off. But I know Cheryl enjoys the crunchy leaf sound when I in the woods. So when they fall off, we will do some crunchy leaf videos for you, Cheryl. So, hello, random team. I'm feeling as well as I can. Thank you for asking, random team. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Yep, Cheryl always loves the crunchy leaves. I always try to do her a special, just crunchy leaf video for her birthday. Because I know she likes that sound. Well, hello, Javier O'Shiel from Ireland. Well, Ireland is a beautiful place. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. It is a beautiful country. I have my ancestors are from Ireland. No, Connie, I think 0 is 32. So our freezing is 32, and if I'm not mistaken, 0 is freezing in Celsius. If I'm not mistaken, they kept saying the United States was going to switch from Fahrenheit, but we never did. They were going to teach it to us all in school, so the next generation would be uh, County Cork. I'm familiar with that. I do watch a lot of travel shows, Javier. And I do, to watch things about um Ireland because interesting history there. Yeah, that's what I thought. 0 is freezing and for them. So, but I remember that we were all going to learn the metric system. Everyone was going to learn the metric system. They were going to teach it to us in school. The weather started reporting in both. We were going to learn it, and then the next generation coming up, it would be the norm for them, and then we would convert to it. It didn't happen. The Americans didn't take to it very well. Because they kept saying, this is what's going to happen. And it never did. Oh, that sun is really bright coming through there. Well, thank you, DL, for being here. It was so nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, DL. Thank you so much. Well, hello, Spine Ticks. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Cheryl, they were teaching it to us in school, and it never happened because I guess the Americans just resisted going to the metric system. Thank you all for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. So nice to see everyone. I know I came on a little early. That's okay. Oh, Disneyland with their grandmother. Well, that sounds like fun. Sure, they'll have a great time. Yes, Spine Ticks calls me the detective, and now I'm going to call him the detective. Detective Spine Ticks. We got a kitten playing over here. And you were quite the intuitive. You were quite the intuitive detective. Also, you were very good at guessing what I was talking about. I have actually hired a private investigator, y'all. This is many, many years ago, and I was involved with a man, and I did not think this man was being truthful with me. So I hired a private investigator to have him checked out. And all my, he kept saying, oh, no, you're tripping. That's what he said. Girl, you're tripping. I don't know why you keep thinking that. That was his words, tripping, tripping. And I hired the private investigator, and all my intuitions about what I thought about him telling me lies was true. It was all true. Every bit of it was true. And I'm like, that private detective dug up so much garbage about this guy that his whole persona was just made up. It was just made up. And and I'm like, and then so I slowly started to question him about things just to see if he would ever tell me the truth. Because I already knew the truth. I already knew the answer, just to see if that answer would be a lie. And it was just all lies. And he just, so when I said, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know the truth. And I said, let me tell you what I know about you. And I thought he was going to hit me. He turned violent. He broke a door, punched the door, and it was just like, because I knew the truth, but I was wrong for finding out the truth. Well, Bruce, give Nene a pat for me. Give all of your kitties a pat for me. Yeah, Cheryl, I suspected this person was not a great person because I had been married to someone who wasn't a great person, who knew how to hide their true self. And then once you get involved with them, they rip off the mask and that you see who they are. So I suspected that this guy was doing the same thing that my husband had done. And so I said, well, I'm going to find out the truth. Hey, Adam, I'm telling my private detective story. So I suspected that, hey, there's something not right here. Hey, it's New Niffy again. Hey, New Niffy. Thanks for returning. Yep, and the private detective confirmed everything I thought. And worse. It was actually worse than I was thinking it was. Literally. Y'all want some more food? Well, I got a whole brand new bag here. Just cut it open. Just cut it open. So there's plenty of food for everybody. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, there's Moo. All y'all have to do is ask. Crunch, crunch, crunch. There's plenty for everybody. I keep knocking that other phone off. Goodness. Let's put it up here. There's Moo. Don't get on the phone though, Princess. I got the phone in that chair. New Niffy actually explained to me what his username means, piece by piece. Oh my God, Connie, that's terrible. Now I had a guy in my life, Connie, that he knew I had money and he was trying to interject himself. This is many years ago. I was a young person. And he was trying to inject himself into my home. He wanted to live with me. He wanted to be involved in my business. He wanted to borrow my car. He wanted to, and you know what? I was saying no, because I just got out of a horrible marriage, and I'm like, boy, he seems way too eager to try to get into my house, and yeah, my husband was horrible, and then this guy was horrible, but because I had dealt with a horrible husband, I knew that I was probably dealing with someone who was horrible. And so And, but they were like, oh, girl, you're tripping. He always said that, you're tripping. And no, I wasn't. I was right. They try to tell you what you think's going on is not what's really going on. I guess that's called gaslighting, isn't it? Like there's gaslighting that what they're doing. You're like, it's your imagination. That's not happening. And I'm like, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, yep, exactly, Connie. They gaslight you into thinking that, no, you're the problem. How dare you imagine that thing about them? Oh, how dare you? You're the problem. Hey, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see. Yes, it is, New Niffy. You are correct. This is Noir. And this is Princess. And that is Sinfandel. And Ethereal is over here in the chair. There's Ethereal. Grooming. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you're all having a great Saturday. Yeah, Adam, I know what it's like trying to sell stuff. It is not always easy. It's OG. Hey, OG. It's so nice buffering. Yeah, I've tried to sell stuff and it was easy. They all try to give you the least amount of money. Uh, like low you with the price, and especially as a woman, I think it's different for a woman. And at the time, I was younger. This was many years ago, and I was younger, and I was a woman, and I think they thought that they could manipulate me and take advantage of me because of the fact that I was a young woman. So I think I had like a double whammy against me, being a young person and being a woman. And so I just upped the price, and then I would give them like, okay, I can come down. And they wanted to hear me say I can come down. And but I was actually getting the price I wanted all along. I got my price, but they thought they had manipulated me into going down. But one time I was selling something, and we'd already agreed on a price. And then when it came down to getting the money, he said, okay, I think you need to charge me less. I said, but we already agreed. And he turned and looked at my husband. My husband was with me. And this man made a huge mistake. He looked at my husband and he said, you need to talk to your wife and get a handle on her and tell her she needs to go down. And my husband looked at him and said, you have done nothing but make her angry now. You've just pissed her off. She won't go down a penny now. You've just made her mad. You've just made her mad. And I looked at this man and I said, this is inherited property. It has nothing to do with my husband. And I don't listen to anything my husband has to say. Period. I said, this has nothing to do with him. And he doesn't tell me what to do with my property that he has no legal standing in. And my husband said, "See, you've made her mad." A couple handles above your belt. Oh, gee. Well, we got a sleeping kitty over here. Ethereal is comfortable in the chair. Let me get these scissors out of the way. I just had to open the new bag. Yeah, I, I've I always have, Connie. I've always been very crushed me like a bug. I've got a ton of stuff going on that I have zero control over. But no, they when I was selling all this property, I was in my mid 20s, and every person, especially the men, thought they could manipulate me. Literally, they were going to manipulate me into doing what they wanted to do. Yes, New Niffy, he is a snuggler. He is so sweet. Yep. Oh, we got some nice sun coming through the clouds. Pretty. We'll just look at ethereal resting. I do like to watch a sleeping kitty. And when I was trying to sell the properties and they would contact me, they say, "Young lady, is there a man I can talk to?" Oh my God, that would just outrage me. Enrage, outrage, piss me off so much. And they're like, "Do you have a husband I can talk to?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have a husband, but this is inherited property. It has nothing to do with my husband by per Louisiana state law." Yeah, it is sexist. They would always say, "Well, don't you have a man or a husband or something?" And I would tell them, "This is my property that has nothing to do with my husband. It is inherited property. It is not community property per Louisiana state law. And so, yeah, you can talk to my husband if you want to, but he can't do anything with the property because it's not his. So if you really want to discuss the property, you have to talk to me." You know, and it was always men, and usually older men. Yeah, but I managed to get it all took care of, and yeah, it is manipulating. OG, you got that right. Well, we're not necessarily talking about you, Adam. These were at the time men who were significantly older than me, and I mean like quite a bit older than me. Well, hello, Marco. Hi, Marco. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. So I'm not saying all men are that way, because most of the men here are a different generation than what this was. Because you got to consider this was many, many years ago, and these were older men, and they were men from a different time. We got tree action going, y'all. A little bit of tree action. Well, it's over now. It's over. I'm not saying that it's all men, but I'm just saying at the time, these men were of a different generation. These would be, if they were still alive, old men right now. Hey, it's Francois. Hey, Francois, thank you for being here. Yeah, no, Niffy, it was cloudy all day, and right before I decided to come out here, the sun came out. We had rain this morning, and we've had heavy clouds all day. The sun is just starting to come out. We may or may not have a nice sunset. Maybe we will. But the cats are enjoying the sun because it's been so dreary today. Thanks for stopping by, Francois. It's always nice to see you. Francois is another person I've known for quite a while on YouTube. Yeah, I have known a lot of people for many years on YouTube. Yeah, New Niffy, this is a kitten. This is Princess had a little baby. But you know what? For a while, I thought it might be Noah's. New Niffy, Noah, and Princess were sharing this kitten. They both of them nursed this kitten. They both were taking care of this kitten. So I, for a long time, was torn. Is this Princess's kitten or is it Noah's kitten? Because they both groomed it. It would be snuggling between the two. They were both taking care of it. I've seen that with last year when most of these cats were born, that the two black cats, Noah and little Noah, switched up taking care of all these kittens. There would be all of these kittens switched up nursing. All the mothers were taking care of all the babies. Hello, Carl. Hey, Carl. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you from beautiful Ireland. I hope you're doing well this evening, Carl. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're in the hospital, Carl. I'm so sorry to hear that. Adam, don't worry about it. I shouldn't have never said anything. Uh, I know. I mean, everybody else gets to do their super chats and their memberships, but it's wrong for me to ask for something because I'm the pariah of the internet now. You know what I mean? That made me the pariah of the internet. How is that different than someone getting a super chat or a membership or AdSense from YouTube? There's no difference. Well, Carl, I'm so sorry to hear that you're in the hospital. I hope you feel better soon. I hope it's nothing serious. Oh, gee, you're so quick with your jokes. Oh, gee. So, yes, Francois, miracle is good. Um, Adam, I did get the ride to town to sell the jewelry, so that should cover me through that week that was that gap week, that extra week between paychecks. Thank you for asking, Francois. Yeah, Miracle has been eating a lot lately, and all the cats are. I think we're starting to cool down a little, and uh, oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're crying, Carl. Oh, Carl, I'm so sorry. I understand completely. I've been crying. I cry every day, Carl. I do. It's watching what's happening to my mother is not easy on me emotionally. But because I asked this person to take me to town, they then started to start telling me what they thought I should do financially. Like, what, you got that extra car? Sell it. What, you got that extra phone? Turn it off. And all I did was ask for a ride, and then they started to offer financial advice that I did not ask for. And I said, well, if I sell that extra car and somebody hits me in my car, I can't replace it. But now I have a backup car. And so if something happens to the one car, I have a backup because I cannot buy another car. Yes, Francois, Cher Bear, and Judy are well. I saw Cher Bear on somebody else's live stream. I think, yeah, I did see Cher Bear today, I think. And Judy commented on my short and defended me. So, yay, Judy. Judy actually defended me when someone got snarky about what I feed the cats. Um, and Judy jumped right to my defense and comments. So Judy is so kind. Adam, a few of my friends have dropped me, are treating me like garbage now. People I've known are treating me like garbage now, Adam. But that's okay. I'm used to being treated like garbage. It doesn't bother me. It I'm used to it. It's nothing new for me. Oh, look at this beautiful light coming through the tree. Well, Carl, when you lose somebody and you thought they were your friend, that's okay. Let's go over here and see what we got going on over here. I'm going to walk around a little bit. Look at the mommy and the kitten. There's the mommy and the kitten. That's right, Adam. And you know what? I sort of prepared myself for that before I ever um, started to do YouTube. Before I ever posted my first video. You're so sweet, New Niffy. I appreciate you so much. Here's little Minnie Moo. Yeah, sometimes you think people are your friends, and then you find out who is. Well, I'm so sorry about that, Carl. That's what people do, unfortunately. That's how people are. Let's go look at Moo. I can't get close to Moo, but we'll sort of inch up to Moo. We're inching, and look, he gets up. As soon as I get too close, Moo will run. Moo does not want to be my friend, no matter how hard I try. He's like, nope, I got nothing for you, woman. Oh, Connie, it is so easy to post. It'll take you through it. It will prompt you. Because that's what I was afraid of the first time I was posting. Will it help me out? And it prompted me every step of the way to get my first video up. It is so easy, Connie. It will just say, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And you just type in a title. You have to say, no, it's not made for children. And you just hit upload. It'll say upload. And you just hit that little upload button. The next thing you know, you got a video on YouTube. I'm jinxing it from moving around. I shouldn't move. Yeah, Adam, a lot of it is that if I watch you, watch me. And it's one hand washes the other. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, scratch, like quid pro quo. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Um, view for view. And I know someone, and it's a man, and he does not have a cat channel. He seems like a very, very nice man. I like him. All his videos are very, very long, and I always watch his videos all the way through. Once again, not a cat channel. And he will reciprocate by watching a short. I'm like, I watched your 20-minute video, or sometimes longer than 20 minutes, about your shopping trip to the grocery store, and you watch my 10-second short in reciprocation. That new Niffy, me too. That's my closest friend and myself. Cheryl, how many cats are you feeding outside? I know you have a few, and I know you saw some new ones. Yeah, spine ticks, I have noticed that a lot of people, when I go to your live stream, there are people that I used to see there, and I'm not seeing them anymore. Oh, three. I thought there was more, Cheryl. I don't know why I thought you had a whole herd of cats, but and I've noticed though that there are people who used to come by there and they're not. I remember your live stream was so busy that I couldn't even keep up with the chat. There were so many people in there chatting. Oh, Carl, everybody. Carl, that's YouTube. Um, that you're gonna lose subscribers. That is just the way of YouTube. Um, you're gonna even if you're a big channel, you're going to lose some subscribers. That's just part of it. But then you'll gain some, Carl. They'll come back. They'll come back and forth. Yeah, see, like Bruce says, he's lost 3. That's just the way of YouTube. I'll see where I've got to a certain point. I want to say, hey, look at what I've done. And then they go down. It's like, that's okay. But I did pass 8,000, y'all. I didn't want to like make a big deal out of it, but I have passed 8,000. Not that anybody cares. I know there's a people who have a lot more, so that's why I didn't make a big deal out of it. I know I'm just a little tiny channel, but I do have some very loyal viewers that I appreciate so much. Thank you, Connie and Cheryl. Thank you. Yeah, Connie, there are a lot of people who can get subscribers with no content, like Judy. Y'all all know Judy. I think she's got a lot of subscribers and no content. And I keep wishing that Judy would like just make a video. I encouraged her, like, please, Judy, just make one video so we can see your cats. Oh, Catitude, I have made some people angry, Catitude. So, that's okay. That's okay, Catitude. Plus, it's Saturday and people are doing a lot of things. I do believe that Spine Ticks, it is about the community, the really loyal subscribers, and not this, okay, now Jackie Joe's going to go subscribe to Betsy Sue, and then Betsy Sue's going to subscribe back, and then y'all go watch each other's video, and here's Mary Ann, and you're going to go, everybody, let's go subscribe to Mary Ann. Yeah, it's, that never works out. Yes, Cheryl, I've asked you a few times to make a video. I want to see a video of Twinkie. Thank you, Debbie. That is so kind of you to say. I appreciate that. There's Moo over there lounging and Zinfandel resting in the chair. Yeah, Cheryl, you give so many people support. They're coming by to subscribe to you, to give you support, and I keep saying, Cheryl, I want to see a video of Twinkie. You don't have to speak. If you don't want to speak, you have to say a thing, Cheryl. Just aim it at your cute kitty. You know, when I first started YouTube, if you go back to my really, really old videos, I really didn't say much. Well, thank you for remembering that, Francois. I do remember I was scrolling and I saw you and I just stopped in to say hello. And that's been maybe 3 years ago, Francois. Yeah, I wanted to get up and walk around, but every time it seems like it wants to buffer when I do that. There's the sun. We might have some nice, interesting clouds as it goes down today. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll just wait and see. I have no control over that. It would be nice. Yeah, I've been involved in that about where you get on there and it's about channels and they don't want to call it subscribers. They're calling it give a banana. They refer to it as a sub, as a banana. Let's give bananas to this person. Let's give bananas to that person. And you have to make 2 comments to make it stick. And okay, now you go over here and run this person's playlist, and you go over here and run this person's playlist. And they were doing that one time. There was a channel and they were saying, okay, now let's match up channel to channel to be doing the playlist. And so they're saying, okay, this channel and this channel run each other's playlists, and this channel run each other's playlist. And there's a channel that I've watched, one of my very first channels to watch me, and I'm not going to say who. She told them, I'm sorry, I don't want to participate in that. So please leave me out of it. I don't want to participate in running someone's playlist. And I thought that was, brave, because it's all about, let's connect with this person and let's do bananas for this person. And I don't know why they decided to start calling subs bananas. Bananas, bananas. Yeah, you're right, Spine Ticks. You just nailed it. I know we're on the same page with that. We have talked about that person. Yeah. I actually made a video about that person about a year and a half ago, but I didn't say their name. I just said be aware of people. Oh, New Niffy, I have had many a person tell me that they just, a lot of people don't like it that I do shorts, but they'll say, I saw Miracle's face and I knew I wanted to see more of him. I've had quite a few people say, look at that little face, and they will subscribe and watch because he's just the cutest little thing. But no, I made because I was in a mood. I don't know, y'all are shocking to hear that Tranquil gets in moods. No, not her. She's totally regulated. Yeah, right. But that somebody upset me on YouTube, and Spine Ticks and John knows who this person is. Spine Ticks and John both know who this person is. Me and John actually started talking on the phone because this person upset me. That's how me and John started to communicate with each other on YouTube. But anyway, this person I discovered was disingenuous about who they were. They were not who they were portraying themselves to be, but everyone loved this person and thought and I will say it's a he, and oh, they love him and they love him. And I discovered this person was disingenuous. So I just made a video saying, don't trust everybody on YouTube to be who they are claiming to be. Yeah, Carl, people on YouTube can be upsetting. Yeah, YouTube is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, Cheryl, I just always love your comments, and I know you love the walks in the woods and the crunchy leaves. So yeah, I did. I call it a precautionary tale about don't always go thinking that everyone is as sweet as they are portraying themselves on YouTube. Well, Carl, I look at it like this. If you enjoy doing YouTube, don't let anyone discourage you. Don't let other people discourage you from being on YouTube. Spine Ticks knows exactly who I'm talking about, though. And I think John does too. I don't think they're making any videos anymore. I don't think they're involved in the community type thing. And hell, Adam might know who I'm talking about too. But anyway, yeah, okay, Adam knows. Okay. Yes, but stop there, Adam. Stop. That's far enough. Or don't say anything else. I don't need to piss off any more people. I've already angered enough people this week. No, stop it, Adam. No, I don't want to piss off anybody else. I've made enough enemies this week. I've made enough enemies this week for a while. Because people really, really love this person. And there's people I like who really, really love this person. But sometimes you can see through people. We might have some nice colors back there. The sun's going down. We have more traffic here tonight, and I guess it's probably because of it's Saturday and people are out and about doing things. Well, Carl, you just keep at it. It takes a long time to grow a YouTube channel. I've been going after this for a few years, and it does take a while, Carl. Don't give up. Just keep going. If you like it, keep doing it. If you enjoy YouTube, keep doing it. But if anyone decides, no, I don't like YouTube anymore, it's lost its fun for me, then that's when people should stop. When it's not fun anymore, you know. Okay, New Niffy, thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. And you have a great evening. And I appreciate you stopping by. It really does mean a lot to me. Yeah, Francois, Miracle is a boss. Definitely. Miracle is in charge. He's the boss cat. We do things the Miracle way. Or else suffer the wrath of Miracle. You'll get the paw. You'll get the paw if Miracle doesn't get his way. And now that it's cooler, he's starting to feel more miracle-y-ish. Miracle is my cat, Carl. He's sort of the star of my channel, Carl. Well, Cheryl, thank you for being here too, Cheryl. I appreciate it so much. And love you so much, Cheryl. I really do. Have a great evening, Cheryl. Well, Connie, you're sort of new to my channel. Just wait till he gets puffy. Miracle looks like a different cat in the winter, Connie. He will get thick and plush and have these big, giant, puffy cheeks and a thick, thick, plumey tail. He looks so different when the weather gets cold. He just, his face, all that fur feels right. You know, Connie, if you want to go way back to my videos, like to say April, and before it started getting really warm, and look at that puffy, puffy face. Yes, Carl, there's a cat in the broken chair and a cat on the ground, Carl. You are right. Well, you know, Adam, you could do that. Let people learn something about YouTube. Everybody can always use some YouTube advice. Yeah, watch some of my older videos, Connie. He looks like a different cat. Just thick, plush fur. Thick, thick, plumey tail. Well, thank you for being here, Francois. So nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by from beautiful, beautiful France. I've always wanted to go to France. Yeah, I understand completely, Adam, that it should be on another channel. Have a great evening, Francois. I know it's probably really late there in France. Oh, I didn't know they did that in Ireland, Carl. I did not know that I know they do it in the United States, but I didn't know they did it in Ireland. Ours will be next week, I think, when we go back. I think it's the 2nd of November, something like that. Oh, it's getting cloudy again. Yeah, Moo spends most of his day there. That's sort of Moo's spot. He's either there or in this chair. Oh, okay. Sure, Adam. Go ahead. You can do whatever you want to, Adam. Go for it. I don't care. You know, I know a lot of people get really persnickety about anyone promoting their channel. And, well, thank you for being here, Bruce. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for stopping by. Give your kitties a hug and a pet from me, Bruce, and enjoy your dinner. And, you know, some people, if you're on their channel and you put in something about your channel, oh no, this isn't a place for your self-promotion. Do it again and you're blocked. And I'm like, ugh. Yes, everyone, read Adam's comment. He's having a premiere tomorrow. Have you ever done a premiere, Adam? Have you? I don't remember. Has everyone tried to be there? Well, good night, Carl. Um, just thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Yeah, I know if you had, it had been a very, very long time. It's starting to rain on me. I see a few little raindrops. No, I don't mind at all. Anybody can say anything they want as long as it's not violent on my, or violent against cats. This is a place of free speech here on my channel. Anyone can say what they want to. Well, have a great evening, Carl. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Uh, Moo is going somewhere. Let's see where Moo is going. Every time I move too much, though, I start to buffer. But a lot of people do like Moo. And I can't pet Moo, for those of you who've never heard me say that. I cannot pet Moo. He'll follow me for a walk in the woods, but there are no pets. Yeah, I just had a few little raindrops. If y'all can look at my other phone, there were a few little raindrops that fell. They keep saying it's going to be a lot of rain later tonight. Yeah, I had lost electricity last Saturday twice. Uh, in the afternoon, we had a little bit of weather, and then right after Spine Tick's live stream, our electricity went off. It was off for a few hours because we had a little bit of a storm, and it really confused my mother. She was like, "I can't see anything." And I'm like, well, the electricity's off. Do you want me to find a candle? Is there something in particular you need to see? I haven't decided on what to make for dinner yet. For her, I don't know what I'm going to have. I got to think about it. But no, she was like, why is it dark? Why is it dark? Because the fan went off. The fan, the TV, and all the lights, and she's just sitting there in the dark, like, what's going on? Oh, Connie, it's still warm here, Connie. Yep, it is still warm here. It's like she did notice. She notices things like that, Catitude, and she doesn't like the dark because even when I put her to bed and I turn off the light and say have a good night, she's like, oh no, it's dark, I can't see. So I think the dark is starting to frighten her. Maybe she's getting to where she doesn't like the dark for some reason. She really notices food. That's the thing she responds to. You know, I don't, Catitude. I don't do a night light or anything because I just tell her it's okay. It's nighttime. It's supposed to be dark because she gets confused as to why it's dark. And I just try to tell her it's nighttime. It's supposed to be dark. You know, John, I would think that you would be far enough up north that you would get the colors. You know, I would have thought that, but I heard the barking dogs. Yeah, it is nice, Connie. John's scenery. I wish John would make more of the scenery around there and the mountains and things like that. That would be nice. But, you know, he's probably busy. No mountains here. Our highest point in Louisiana is like 500 and something feet. That's our highest point because we're so low. And me and my mother used to go there. It's called Driscoll Mountain. It's not a mountain. It's just a little hump, a little mound in the earth. And me and my mother used to go there and climb it. And even my mother being older, she could still do it. Um, you know, she'd have to sometimes like stop when we get to the really steep part and rest. And but she could still do it. And up until she was pretty old, but she can barely even walk now. Barely even hills. Yeah, it's hilly. Now down south, it's not hilly, but the northern part of the state has what they call piney hills because there's a lot of pine trees, a lot of pine trees. uh, but what just shocks people, people think that it's all swamps and bayous and Cajuns. And I was talking to the woman who took me to town this week, and it was, she said, oh yeah, everybody thinks we're Cajuns. That the whole state is nothing but Cajuns. Yes, John, you are correct. Loblolly pines. Long needled pines. Like right there and over there. But that's not the whole state. The northern part of the state is completely different. Yeah, we were talking about that, how anywhere she goes, they assume she's a Cajun. And that is way more traffic than normal. I guess everybody's out and about, going places, doing things. I used to go out on Saturday nights myself, so I understand completely. Of course, I haven't done it in many, many, many years, but I did used to go out on Saturday nights. So I understand people, they're going to go out and have a good time. They don't have to get up and go to work tomorrow. Let's go have a good time. Let's go get something to eat. I would love to eat out. It's been years since I've went to a restaurant and sat down. But it ain't happening for me. Oh, we got a little bit of glow back there, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. I was hoping Rosemary would be here, but she must be busy. I wanted to see Rosemary. That was my favorite thing to do, though, was go out and eat, John. Um, and I miss it. I really do miss it. Um, so I'm not a great big fan of cooking, yet I've got to contemplate what to make for dinner tonight. Well, that is good to hear that you tip well, John. That is, tipping well means something to me, because the the most important person in the world to me was a server. Ooh, spine ticks. That fettuccine alfredo sounds delicious. Very, very good. Very delicious. Yeah, but the most important person in the world, the person that excellent tips because they were so friendly. You know, Adam, I think that's a good idea because most people do not tip well, Adam. Most people think it's not my job to pay their salary, and they just might throw a handful of change or a dollar or something like that. I wish that the servers did get paid a living wage and it was not dependent on the customer. Unfortunately, that's the way it works here in the United States. Well, that is so nice of you, Spine Ticks, to do the cooking. That's very nice of you. I bet your lovely wife appreciates that. Well, yes, John, I do. I've had my experience in restaurants. I worked for 7 years in a seafood restaurant. I was in the kitchen, though, and I did not have to deal with customers. But I would hear what the servers were saying about the customers, and they would come back and convey a message. Uh, like I'd be like, well, you can go tell them. They'd come back and say something about something somebody said, and I'd be like, well, you can go back and tell them, and blah, blah, blah. And my daddy would be like, no, 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 don't do that. Don't. So I'd get all riled up, and I'm like, you could go tell the, the customer this, and Daddy's like, no, no, go out there and try to make it right. Yeah, I spent a lot of time, 7 years in the kitchen, and I really preferred being back there in the kitchen. And everybody's like, well, if you go up to the front, you can make tips. And I'm like, no, I'd rather be in the kitchen because because I didn't want to deal with the people. That is true, spine ticks. Absolutely. Happy wife, happy life. And if she's happy, you're going to be happy. But a lot of men do not feel that way. They don't care if their wife is happy or not, unfortunately. Hey, it's Ruth. Hi, Ruth. So nice to see you this evening. That's okay, Ruth. You're here now. It is so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. We're kind of seeing if we're going to get a sunset or something back here. We're watching a cat in the chair. The cats have already eaten, Ruth, and now they're sleeping after their dinner. So we got this one sleeping in the chair. We might have some colors back there. I don't know. Maybe we will or maybe we won't. Yes, I was hoping to see Rosemary this evening. She must be out for her evening bike ride.
Heavy rain has been detected near your location.
Well, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that little notification that just came over my phone? I have to go look at the radar now and see if they're telling the truth. I might need to end it and go inside. I'm just sitting, I'd be sitting out here, even if I wasn't live streaming, I would still be sitting out here doing this. And so I'm going to our local TV station app to see what's going on. Well, that's not popping up. Let me go to another one. That one's not cooperating with me. Don't read my name. So blurry. I'm so sorry about that. That yes, it is blurry. Don't read my name. I don't have Wi-Fi here in the woods. But thank you for stopping by. Don't read my name. And I do apologize for the blurriness of it all. But I'm so happy you're here. Hope you're having a great evening. Well, it's nearby, but it isn't here. Yeah, I don't have Wi-Fi out here. Don't read my name. It's just cell phone signal. That's it. And I'll show y'all the radar. It's close, but it's not here. I wish it looked better. I really do. I do know how it looks. Trust me, I go back and I look at my live streams. I know what y'all are seeing. I'm looking at it too. I went back to my live stream. So yes, I do know what y'all are seeing. I am seeing what you are seeing. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. Yep, the best I can with what I have. I just so well, thank you, Spine Ticks. So kind of you to say. Yeah, Adam, you did not know I did not have Wi-Fi. No, Adam, there is no Wi-Fi here unless you get a satellite dish or Starlink. Um, yeah, I'm just using my cell phone. That's it. Um, I'm surprised it is good as, I'm not far from the tower, though. I am not very far from the tower. I'm about a mile from the tower. So that's, and we now have 5G. We've moved into the current technology of 5G. But no, you to have Wi-Fi out here, you have to buy one of those HughesNet satellite dishes. It's Verizon, Adam. We have Verizon. So you know those HughesNet that they advertise for rural people. You have to have one of those little dishes or Starlink to get a lot to get the Wi-Fi. But somebody around here does have Wi-Fi, because I'll be sitting out here and then I'll go in and look at my phone and it will say you were close to Wi-Fi. So either the house over here or the house over there. One of them has Wi-Fi, an open Wi-Fi. And so, because I'll get a message on my phone, I was near a place with open Wi-Fi, and I was.
Rain has been detected near your location.
Well, yes, you've already told me that. You're telling me again. We'll see if it starts raining. I'll run for the car. Well, you know, Adam, everybody out here has a lot of cell phones. I mean, there's not anyone who doesn't have a cell phone. So our tower is really close, and plus then there's another one. If you look way back there, you can't see it, but way back there. But that is the one we used to have. But then about 5 years ago, they built the one about a mile from here. And it's really made a difference. Before, I could barely use my phone inside. I had to sit under a window and aim for the window, and still had issues using my cell phone inside. But about 5 years ago, it was during the pandemic, when that new tower went up, and it made all the difference. My phone works great inside, but for me to upload a video and make it go up quicker, it is better for me to come outside. Well, you know, John, you are in a town. This is the woods. So they have fiber optics they're putting in our town down the road, but it's not coming out here in the middle of nowhere. It's just not going to be coming here, and probably never. But I do live in this road. This road is sort of an area for lots of frou-frou shishi people. Very frou-frou shishi, if y'all know that term. And so they all have the dishes, you know, those satellite dishes to get the internet. Lots of well-to-do people live on this road. But all the cats are sleeping. Every one of them are sleeping. Like right over there, there's little Minnie Moo sleeping. They're all asleep. No cat activities. They've had their dinner and now it's time for a nap. Got a little bit of light coming through the trees. That's very nice. The cars have stopped going by, so it's quieter. I don't know if y'all noticed, but we're not hearing as many insects as we were hearing. As it gets cooler, we will hear less of the insects. Let's see if I can zoom in on the kitty. There we go. I can zoom in. There's that sleeping kitty. Oh, well, there we go. Thank you for stopping by, Adam. Sorry about the buffering. Well, Adam, it is important for you to visit your own live stream, yes. But thank you for stopping by, Adam. I truly do appreciate it. Well, thank you, John. You're so kind. I love you too, John. You're so sweet. And here we go. Mini Moo and Big Moo. The two moos. You know, there's a lot of people who do the silent lives where they just put their phone up and aim it at a candle or an object or something, and we're doing a silent live. And there's nobody there, and there's nobody to talk to, no one to interact with, and it's just like a vase or a stuffed animal or some sort of inanimate object, and they're just letting it run. I'm like, what is the point? I saw them last night, Connie. I think they're here every night. They come this leftover. Yeah, those raccoons have figured out where they can get an easy dinner, and they get my bird seed too. I've rigged up a bird feeding thing. I've took an old plastic tote that had the corner broke off of it, and I wrapped ropes underneath it. And I've hung it from another rope, and the raccoons cannot get in it. John, I don't even know if Gina does any things like that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Now, Gina's one of my oldest friends on YouTube. She's great. I've known Gina for a very long time. Yes, that is true, Spine Ticks. You nailed it. They get on there and they go out of their way to become monetized, thinking that it's going to be the answer to their prayers. I'm going to be rolling in money. All I have to do is, I don't know what they think they're going to do. And then they make $100 a month. And, you know, literally they might make $100 a month or a couple $100 a month. Now, for me, $100 a month for me would be the difference in night and day. That would, $100 a month extra would make a difference in my life. For groceries, you know, Spine Ticks, I understand why you can't monetize it, but that's what's good about it, because it's not, it is what it is. They're saying what they're saying. People are doing what they're doing. It's not sanitized. It's kind of real and true. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways I wish I could be on YouTube, but I know I would get in all kinds of trouble. So keep it sanitized and clean. Yeah, you're missing out on that 5 cent spine ticks, that whole big 5 cents. Goodness, that's a lot to miss out on. Well, hello, Ace. Thank you for being here. It's so nice to see you again. Thank you for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. Hope you are having a great evening. You know, spine ticks, I think so many people do get focused on being monetized and pushing, showing my memberships. I got in trouble for saying that the other day, so I need to keep my damn mouth shut before I step in it again. But so many people focus on that. Yeah, it's okay to focus on that. That would be nice. I would love to have memberships. I would love to have memberships. I would love to have super chats, but I don't and probably never will. So at this point, yeah, I'm just doing it for fun because I'm never going to make a penny on YouTube. So I'm just doing it for fun. It's Judy. Hey, Judy. So nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I saw you defend me in comments this morning. Judy came to my defense because somebody got snarky in comments. And I was just talking about you earlier, Judy, about how you don't have any content, but you have a lot of subscribers. We were talking about people who don't have content, but yet have subscribers. And that, Judy, I think you've got quite a few subscribers, but with no content. I'm trying to hold my arm still. I've got a little mini tripod that I thought about trying and just setting it down and letting the tripod hold it so it won't be as shaky because my arm is getting tired. That I thought about trying that. It might make the picture a little bit better, but who can say? So I might give that a try in a few days. I have a little tiny tripod. It's not the tall one. It's the short one. And I use it I just prop up my phone because I use my phone like a TV. And I prop up the phone so I don't have to hold it and just watch the phone without me holding onto it. Or the cats knocking the phone over, which they do quite frequently. And so I got like this a long time ago, a small tripod for like $10, $11 or something like that. And I've been considering using it for my live streams. Really, I have. Oh, spine ticks. We had an unusual person here earlier tonight that you might know, that you've spoken with them before, but I'm not going to say their name. But it was somebody that you saw unusual on a live stream. Not my live stream, but someone else's live stream, spine ticks. And we've had a conversation about who they were. And, I played detective. Yeah. Uh, I, they were here earlier spine ticks. Oh, okay, you noticed it because you're detective spine ticks. I figured you'd seen it, but I was just wondering if one I saw it too, and of course I played along spine ticks. I played along with it. So you can play along. Okay, yeah. Well, Judy, there's somebody who goes around using a false name, and me and spine ticks have figured out who they are. So, but you can be anybody you want to be on YouTube. That is the good thing about YouTube. You can be anybody you want to be. I can come on here and say, my name is Jackie Joe Johnson. I could go on my other phone, create another account as like Jackie Joe Johnson, and I could go around to the channels pretending to be somebody completely different. Or I give myself a man name like John. I'm John Jones, and here I am, and uh, that's why you got to be careful what you say, because anybody can make up another. It's a fake name, Connie, and they don't like spine ticks apparently. Um. So, but yeah, I could go on my other phone, start an account, calling myself. It's a male. You know them, Adam. You know them, Adam. Yes, Judy. It's someone you know very well, Adam. Now, Adam's playing detective. So, but anybody can instantly create an account, because there's somebody that comes on Adam's live stream and they'll give themselves a name, and then like whatever the name of the little channel, then one, and then they give that name another channel, not channel number two, and then number three, and they've made like, and Adam would be like, well, how many channels do you have? And it'd be like 7 people, and they're all saying it's me, but it's my other channel, and it'd be like 7 different channels, and they were popping into the live stream with about 7 different channels, but it was all the same person. Well, that is good, Ace. It's good to be actually real. Yeah, they're using no, Adam, think hard. Adam, you've had conversations with spine ticks about them. Hey, it's Angela. Hi, Angela. Thank you for being here today. It is so nice to see you. I hope you are doing well. Everyone, if y'all don't know Angela's channel, go check it out. She's a great friend. She makes some wonderful food. Adam, you know who it is. You know them, Adam. Oh, we have a cat eating. A cat has come back to eat. I can show y'all a cat eating now. Here we go. Yes, I think John knows who it is too. Yeah, I started early, Angela, because there's a lot of rain in the area. And so the cats have mostly eaten and are now sleeping, having their after dinner nap. This is Ethereal, Judy. A lot of people know Ethereal and really like him. He's a sweetie. He's a snuggy cat. So yeah, I did start a little early because I wanted to try to do it before the rain might start. And I've gotten 2 alerts saying heavy rain detected in my area. I haven't seen the rain yet. Here's Minnie Moo. Minnie Moo has decided to have second dinner, maybe. Adam. It starts with an M. Adam. Somebody give Adam a hint. I don't want it to be me. I'm already in enough trouble with the community as it is. Too much of a hint. Yeah, there's little Minnie Moo. Yeah. Oh, well, no, we're leaving. Leaving. Timed out here and said hello to me and then timed out spot. There's a sleeping cat. Resting in the broken chair. Ethereal is a sweetie, Connie. He is so snuggly. I want to walk around and show y'all stuff, but I don't want to end up buffering. Seems like every time I get up, I tend to buffer. I'll give it a whirl and see what happens. I used to could walk around, but it is so horribly cloudy tonight that I think that is affecting my signal. Yeah, Catitude, that chair has made many appearances in my videos over the last 5 years. Okay. It broke, Judy. It stopped working for some unknown reason. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. There he is. Yeah, I don't know why. They're supposed to be solar and they're supposed to continue to work, and they don't. I've bought even the expensive ones, and they always go out on me. Somebody give Adam a hint without getting me in more trouble than I'm already in. We'll look at some flowers. Oh, Judy. Everybody listen to Judy. Judy knows where this is going. Hey, Judy. Judy is very perceptive. I have like people on here and they'll just be talking and you know what? Judy will say, "You sound like a young person." It's like Judy picks up on it and she'll call him, "You sound like you're a child. Are you even old enough to be on here?" Judy calls him out on it. Oh, John, I've got something I'd love to tell you, but it has to be on the phone and it has to be private. Because you can't repeat it to anybody if I talk to you about it, John. You've got to Remember that it's private because, I told you one thing one time, John, and you went and said it in a live stream. And and I'm like, no, John, don't say that. That's private. But yeah, it's something about something that happened to me today that it hurt my feelings. My feelings were hurt. My feelings were hurt. So anyway, but that's okay. I'm used to getting my feelings hurt. Yeah, Adam, I got my feelings hurt today, Adam. And oh yeah, I know. I was watching it. I saw it all. Spine ticks. I wish we could all just get along and not have drama like we're in high school or junior high school. No, it was not that, Connie. It was something that happened on someone's live stream, Connie. Someone on a live stream was not necessarily very nice to me. So, that's okay. That's okay. I just went with it. And I stayed the entire time, too. Well, it wouldn't have mattered, spine ticks, it wouldn't have mattered except for the fact it was someone I've known for a very long time. That's what bothered me about it. But I mean, I'm not hurting like I'm going to go cry like I did about not having money. Y'all don't know how scary it is to have nothing. And that's what I had the other day when I was so upset. Nothing. I had nothing. And it was scary. I was afraid. I was honestly. Yeah, and Judy said I'm right, Catitude. Judy does that. If Judy sees something in comments, she goes to him and she's like, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, okay, Adam, thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much, Adam. Have a great dinner. We have some pretty cloud formations back there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Look at that, the light glowing behind that cloud. But now I know in comments, any random person can come on and say any random thing. I'm used to that. I don't have issues with that. I'm used to anybody coming on saying anything. They're just random people. I was just saying, where is Rosemary? I've said it about 3 times. Wonder where Rosemary is. I wish she was here. Thank you for being here, Rosemary. So nice to see you. I've mentioned it. I don't know how many times. I wonder where Rosemary is. Have I pissed off Rosemary like I have other friends? Uh, uh, 2 hours, Rosemary. I started early, Rosemary. Nice cloud formations back here, everyone. But so if a random person, because they put those shorts up on a scroll, and those shorts go by, that's where you ultimately get your snarky comments, is on the shorts reels, where they just put them, and that's just some person stopping by to give their half a cent opinion, and I don't care about that. It's different when there's someone you thought was your friend. That it's different then. It's Chelsea. Hello, Chelsea. Thank you for being here this evening. It is so nice to see you. We got some pretty glow going on there. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I'm sure the crate thing is not a happy place for a cat or kitten. Cats want to romp and play, run, get into stuff, like little Minnie Moo there. Yeah, I'm like, I'm an adult. And I've had a lot of unfortunate things happen in my life. So I considered before I even started doing YouTube that there would be people who were going to come on and have snarky or rude things to say. And I accepted it before I ever posted a YouTube video. I'm like, you're going to get, because I would read comments on lots of different kinds of videos. Like not just cat videos, other types of videos, and people would always come on and have something snarky to say. So I knew that that was going to be part of YouTube before I ever did it. Well, hello, Fred. Well, let's see the kitten again. Thank you for being here, Fred. So nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day. This kitten here likes to get under my feet when I'm walking, and I've accidentally stepped on a toe before, and so sometimes I can't even walk, and I just have to pick her up and carry her. It wants to be around my feet all the time. Let's go over here and see Ethereal. Here's Ethereal. There's some cats down there looking at something. Oh, you didn't do anything, Chelsea. No. There's Effie. Let's go see if I can see. We'll walk and see if I can see the light. I've got to walk. I don't want to trip over the kitten. Let's walk, walk, walk. But I'm an older person, and I think not all of us here, but a lot of us on here are older people. And I'm like, sometimes people can get on YouTube and they act like high school people, No, no. Nope. Oh well. I think I'm going to get some gas for my mower and do my last mow of the year for my field. I'm going to get out here and take it down. You can see where Miracle's salad bar is browning. Yeah, I don't understand why there are grown adults who try to act like they're in high school or even junior high, and I don't. I've got too much. I didn't even act like that when I was in junior high. Um, that's kind of pretty. I mean, I didn't even act like that when I was young. I was like 40 when I was 14. Um, so, I was always an old person, emotionally, mentally, always an old person. Here comes some more kitties. I've had a tree die on me. One of my big trees out in the woods died, Rosemary. Yeah, like I said, anybody can go and make a fake account and say they're anybody. I've got another phone. I could go make an account with a completely different name and go on to live streams and kick up a fuss, and they'd never know it was old Tranquil. They'd never know if it was that old Tranquil with that cat Miracle. I could get on there and be anybody. Well, thank you, Fred. I'll spin for y'all and show y'all the woods. This is around my house. My house is right there. My house is right through there. And there's my shed. I have 2 sheds. That's the woods. I might, Chelsea. Thank you for asking, Chelsea. Yes, exactly, John. Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head. Or maybe even somebody else. And so if I don't have anything that upsets me too much, might do a live stream. I don't want people to get sick of me. Like, oh my God, is she going to do a live stream every day? We just seen her. But not everybody is available all the time. Nice clouds. Yeah. Or you could just make it be an initial. And it could be anybody, anything. You can even make fake content. There's my magnolia tree. There's my azalea blooming. There's a cat on my car. So yeah, I don't always think everybody is exactly who they are, especially like things I've seen on Adam's. That Adam was almost positive somebody on his live stream was Elizabeth. I remember that very distinctly. He said, I think I know who you are. We'll just sit here and enjoy that glow back there. And yeah. So, but Elizabeth or Karma's channel is completely took down. They can go and start another one. Oh, Rosemary was a surprise baby. My uncle was a surprise baby. Rosemary, my mother's youngest brother, he was a big surprise. Oh, we're going to have some eating. Let's see. Here we go. Let me hold it steady. We can enjoy Princess having dinner. Again, second dinner. Oh, Yeah, Judy, I've had some people, I don't know why, are upset with me for being real, true, and honest. Apparently, honesty about a real life situation is not, you shouldn't do it on YouTube. It's got to be like all rainbows and unicorns and flowers and. Yep, Rosemary, it says I've been on 2 hours and 29 minutes, Rosemary. 2 hours and 29 minutes. Well, Chelsea, thank you for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it, Chelsea, and hope you have a great rest of your evening. And, apparently it needs to be all bright, shiny, happy people, not reality. Judy, I would love to have a phone call from you, Judy. Like me and John or Rosemary. I would love to speak with you in person, Judy. And I understand. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I accepted that when I was about 10 years old. Uh-oh, you're an oddball. You're not everyone's cup of tea. Well, Connie, you could call me. Put my number up there the other night if you want to call me. Connie, I'd love to talk to you too. Like New Niffy, who was just here earlier. I spoke with New Niffy this week. I speak with Bruce. Uh, there's a few people. It's getting nighttime here too. It's starting. The sun is starting to go down. It's starting to get a little bit dark here. Yes, Rosemary, we are. But in and in certain situations, like say for instance, YouTube, being unique is not appreciated. Much to appreciate. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, Ruth. We got hydration and what little bit of water is in the watering hole. Well, thank you, Rosemary. I love you too. But I do know as I went through life, yes, I am not everyone's cup of tea. I stick out around here like a sore thumb. I do not blend well with the people around here. I am not like these people around here. Literally, I'm the local freak show around here. Literally, I am. That's okay. I don't mind it. Well, I would love that, Judy. I would love it. Oh, and I had a call yesterday from someone in Washington called me yesterday afternoon. I don't know if they want me to say who they are or not, but they did call me. They were offering me some help, and I said, I sold some jewelry. I'm going to be able to make it. They were very nice person. They offered to help me out, and I said, I've sold my jewelry. I got a ride to town, but they were very nice. No, I don't either, Catitude. I do not fit anywhere, and that's fine. Well, there was a cat there. Where'd it go? Oh, we got Nawab back again. Here's Noah. Hey, dear. Hey. I cannot pet her. She is not friendly, but that's okay. And the same person that called me yesterday from Washington also helped me out. If y'all or some of the older people were here, they're not older as an age, but have been around a long time, like Rosemary and John. When I had the issues with Rescue Kitty having to have her leg amputated, I have, for those of y'all who do not know, I had a kitten who had to have an emergency amputation, and John, Rosemary, and a few other people who are loyal viewers helped out, and she was one of them who did help me out with the Rescue Kitty. And when I saw Washington popped up on my phone, I said, I bet I know who that is. And it was. And yeah, I think I had 6 people, at least 6, contribute to her veterinary bill. And we got her back over here eating again. Let's look at her. There she is. There's Noah. Oh, the birds are starting to make their retiring for the evening sounds. Listen to them. The cardinals really do announce when they're retiring for the day. I don't know what it is they're talking about, but they do it every night, no matter what time it is. Sort of loud cardinal conversations. You know, Catitude, I have noticed people do pick their favorites. So many people will like Ethereal or one of the Moos. Moo. A lot of people love Moo or Mini Moo or Kaizera, or as Bruce calls her, Ladder Cat. A lot of people like Kaizera with her poofy tail. If people do pick their favorite cat. You know, Catitude, I have 2 black ones, but they're both wild. But I think that this is the oldest one though. This is the oldest Noir. And they are not friendly. Yeah, Rosemary, her meow is like she's a smoker or something. It's like she's a heavy, heavy smoker. She's inside right now. She is opened the door. She came running in. I'm like, well, okay. When I came out here, she was sleeping on the back of my mother's recliner. And she's so sweet and friendly. She's getting to where she spends more and more time inside. I open the door and in she comes. I'm like, oh, there comes Kaizera. Okay, here's Moo. Now I cannot pet Moo. Here's Moo. We got some nice cloud formations up here. I don't know if it's going to pick up at or not. The clouds are really getting thicker and heavier. We might get that rain after all, y'all. Maybe. I saw a raindrop. We might be getting the rain. I just saw a drop fall on my phone. Because these clouds are really looking thick. See, I can kind of get close to Moo if I move slowly. Hey, Moo. And there he goes. Well, bye, Moo. We had a flood warning all today, Judy. That our rains were supposed to be so heavy that we were going to have flooding, and it hasn't really done anything yet. I think it's going to do it later tonight. I'm starting to see the raindrops. Look at those are pretty dark clouds. Oh yes, Judy. Minnie Moo, I can't walk for Minnie Moo under my feet. She loves to go on walks with me, and Minnie Moo is very affectionate. I don't know who that is over there. Might be Princess. Drops, y'all. I better close this out and go inside before we all get wet out here. The phone and the cat food and everything else. Thank you all for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. It's Rubberneck. Oh, hi, Rubberneck. I was starting to rain on me, and I was gotta get in before my phone gets wet. Oh, Fred is from Norway. Beautiful Norway. Well, thank you for being here from Norway, Fred. So kind of you to stop by. And oh, I felt a heavy drop that time. So good night, everybody. Each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. When times are tough, you find out who your real friends are. And I'll just say that because today I think I found out who my real friends are. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Goodbye, everyone, each and every one of you. I appreciate all of you. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye-bye.